Welcome here to TalkFCB and welcome back to the channel right here today, guys. And I'm going to be completely honest with you in today's video because I've actually been sat here for a long time today just trying to think of something to say. Genuinely here, ahead of the game at the weekend, early kickoff on Sunday there at home against Oviedo. You'd expect Barca to win that game. But what do we say about the team right now? And I'm just in this situation where I just don't really know what we're talking about. Because on the one hand, I think the season has been okay. I think there's been flashes from Barca. We went on that big winning streak, of course, after losing to Chelsea. We won the Super Cup. We've already got a trophy in the cabinet this season. But at the same time, you're looking at the La Liga table right now, Real Madrid, as bad as they have been, they are currently 1 point behind us. So I don't even really know how good or how bad or how average we are. And you look at the team as well, you look at the lineup, there's nothing really doing there. Every single week here we go into games, there's not a real debate about, who's going to play, the competition here, the competition there. We pretty much know, and the opposition will know as well, who's going to be out there for Barca. That's not really up for debate right now. In terms of the January transfer window, there's not a lot going on there either. All we're really talking about is Dro going to Paris Saint-Germain. Is it going to be for 6 million? Now it looks as though it's going to be for a little bit more than his clause there because of now Barca and PSG having some sort of relationship, maybe about 10 million for Dro in the end. But yeah, in general, guys, right now, there's just not much going on. There is genuinely not much to talk about, to discuss, to debate on the Barca front, because I personally believe here we are all just waiting. I think each and every one of us right now, every single game that we go into, even then after the game is over, we're still wondering about this team. We are still wondering, okay, what's going to happen next? And maybe not about this game, maybe not against Oviedo. Of course, we're trying to bounce back from the loss against Real Sociedad. But I think in general, we are waiting for the biggest of games. We are waiting for Champions League games, for example, and not league phase games. Because I've also got to be honest with you, I think a lot of people in the footballing world right now, they are getting an overload of football. I honestly think that's a situation that we're in right now. Because of the games being increased and increased and increased, playing every few days, there's a game on every single night. There is always football being played. And of course, you want to watch lots of football. You want to be involved with the game as much as possible. But there is such a thing as too much. Sometimes you do need a little bit of a period of rest, a bit of time away. Absence makes the heart go stronger. You get excited about something, you've got to wait a little bit for it. And I just think right now, maybe a little bit of burnout creeping in, just from my own personal point of view. Of course, I can't speak for you guys, but yeah, just let me know in the comments down below here today. I know it's not the normal preview. I know that, to be honest, this is not normal on the channel. But I just thought I'd be honest with you. I was thinking about, what can we discuss today? What can we talk about with the game? We'd expect Barca to win. We should be beating Oviedo at home and pretty comfortably. But what will that really tell us? What will that actually show us here? The bigger tests, they are still very much to come. So please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I will see you soon for more after tomorrow's game with the reaction. Thank you, though, guys, for the great support. But until next time, as always, Veshka, El Barca.